better of it.
Hmm?
Well, it'll give you something to do in the morning.
Look, I could have left you in the traffic department. Why didn't I?
I'm the cross you bear.
Kingdom. Yes, he's here. Hold on. All right, hold on. Fangio?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah?
Inspector Ward.
Sergeant.
Look, is that Mr. Ward who was at Camden Town CID?
Yes?
This is Mackenzie.
David Mackenzie, the BR case.
That's right, you've got it.
I want a word with you.
Yeah, I thought you might. I heard you were on this other job, but I haven't time for that now.
What do you want?
I want protection, man, that's what I want.
Who from? Hello, Mackenzie. Mackenzie! Hello, Mackenzie, are you there? Man says he wants protection, then bang, bang.
Did you hang up?
No. Hello? Mackenzie, are you there? Hello, Mackenzie. It's nothing.
The supervisor. Look, there's an incoming
Hello,
call on
Mackenzie.
my line. Chief Superintendent Kingdom. Yeah, the line's open. Nobody's speaking.
Mackenzie, are you there?
Information room. Kingdom. Suspected shooting at a public call box in Greer Street, Camden Town. I want the nearest area car sent to the scene immediately. I'll get there as soon as I can. Right. Get a team together. I'll see you out there.
Okay. Where's your governor?
That's your business.
Oh, yes, thanks. Mr. Willis.
Oh, hello, Sergeant Ward.
Aye, boss turned up yet?
Oh, yes, he's here. He's just taken over.
Oh, not from choice. I think it ties in with the case that we're working on at the moment. Stolen cars.
Well, someone fired a shot at the box. There's blood on the floor, a lot of it. And on the pavement. Goes on for about 20 yards.
But no Mr. Mackenzie.
Hmm?
No body.
No body, no.
Anybody in the street see or hear anything?
Oh, we've only just started house to house, sir, but one man said he heard a car slow down and what he thought was a backfire. Another woman said she thought it was a motorbike.
Found anything yet?
Pellets, trail of blood.
We'll keep looking. Oh, and get hold of your governor for me, will you? I may have to set up a murder office here.
Murder?
Could be.
Wadding from a shotgun cartridge.
Give it to the ballistics officer. Good. And where do I find Mr. Willis?
It's that one on the right.
Thank you.
Is it all right, sir?
Do. What have you got there?
Questionnaires from the house to house.
Anything new?
Not yet.
Now, ballistics. The gun was possibly a 12-bore, with the barrels probably sawn off. Shots scattered all over the place. Height. Could have been from a car in the street.
So, was he killed or not?
I don't quite
A
see
rhetorical question, Mr. Willis.
The range would have to be pretty close if it was sawn off.
A lot of blood about.
Well, even superficial wounds bleed buckets. He could have been nicked or cut by flying glass.
You'd be lucky.
The blood did lead to the edge of the pavement.
So, either he was picked up and driven away, or else he was able to get to his own car and drive himself off.
This Mackenzie, you said it was something to do with stolen cars.
Alan?
Shipping stolen cars to the continent. Quality cars, expensive models. Flogging them in West Germany, Holland, France, Belgium.
Common market operation.
Yeah, with their headquarters in Brussels for selling them. When I was over there was chat about a guy who ran the selling end, a man who called himself Fangio.
Fangio?
Yes, David Mackenzie. He's a frustrated Grand Prix driver. And a gambler. He likes to sail pretty close to the wind. Now, I nicked him once for false pretenses.
And he rang you to grass?
To ask for protection.
Who from?
He left it too late.
Well, what about the thieving end of this business?
Well, that's a guess. We think it could be a man called Randall. He runs a motor engineering firm here in Camden Town. Legitimate business. Randall and Slater Limited.
Randall and Slater? Yes, I know the place. Do you want me to look around?
Yes, but discreetly. First thing is to find Mackenzie. Alive or dead.
I got him.
Why does it say just traces of blood were found?
He went down, didn't you see?
I was watching the road.
Yeah, you were all over the place. You had your eyes shut.
You said keep going.
I said drive steady, not like a hen laying razor blades.
Maybe we should have left him alone with the law sniffing around.
Stuff the law. I'm not going to let him get away with 10,000 missing out of the till.
Well, he said he'd cough up.
He's got no money. Only gambling debts. And he's done us for £10,000.
Johnny, do you think he expected... Well, that we might come after him? He was scared enough.
What are you rabbiting on about?
Well, who was he phoning? The law got there fast. Hey, look, what if he's put the finger on us?
If he's not on the slab, you find him.
No, I'll go. You stay upstairs. Look, it won't be him. Now go on. Yes, Miss Cox. Mrs. Cox.
Mrs. Cox.
Who wants to know?
Ward. Detective Sergeant Ward. Remember me? BR case. Case of false pretenses. Won't keep you long.
What do you want here?
Oh, come on, love. We don't have time to make calls on people unless it's a serious inquiry. Not working.
I work every day. I've got some washing in the machine, so get on with it.
What's happened to Davy? Your friend, David Mackenzie. Is he here?
No, he's not. He's...
Well, then.
I haven't seen him for ages. He's been away.
Ah, France, Holland, Brussels.
Look, I don't know what you're on about. Davy hardly ever comes here now.
Except when he's in trouble, eh? Typical. What a pity you wasted your life on him.
Look, I don't need some tuppenny halfpenny copper to tell me that I'm... Still only a sergeant, are you, Mr. Ward? Haven't done too well for yourself, have you?
We'd like to know, Mrs. Cox, have you seen David Mackenzie lately?
No, I said
or heard from
not
him?
for ages.
I wonder where he could be staying. Any
I
thoughts?
haven't the faintest idea.
You don't even know his address?
Well, of course I know his address.
But you don't think he'll be there now? Why not?
Ah, be clever. Go on. You're wasting your time. He's nothing to do with me now. I don't know anything about him. Nothing at all.
Thank you.
Mr. Arthur Todd.
C-O-double-D.
And you work for Randall and Slater's?
Yeah, in the garage workshop.
Thank you for offering to help us.
Well, I didn't actually offer.
Mr. Todd, do you know a Mr. David Mackenzie?
Yeah, I told him I did know him.
Did? Is he dead?
What? Oh, no, I meant long time no see.
Oh. Yesterday? Day before?
Anyhow, I wouldn't want to see him.
You what? Why wouldn't you want to see him?
So I didn't mean anything. I don't know why I said it like that.
You used to work for him, didn't you? When he was in the car business?
Cars? Well, not commercial, not then.
Sports cars.
What, racing, sports, Formula 2?
You were his mechanic?
Topping them up a bit, spotter tuning, you know. But it didn't last. You have to have backing these days, advertisers behind you, fat checkbook.
So he's given up racing?
Yeah. Well, I think so.
What's he doing now, then?
Well, something to do with motors, I expect. But like I said, it's a long time no see. Looks like I came down here to try to help. I don't know what all this is about.
David Mackenzie was shot last night. Attempted murder. What do you think of that? Now, come on, when did you last see him?
Well, I don't know.
A week ago, 2 weeks?
Well, 2 at least, honest.
Where?
In the workshops.
At Randall and Slater's?
Yeah. Well, when he called in, he'd come down just to say hello, you know.
And you haven't seen him since?
No.
Not since he fell out with your present employers, eh?
No.
And that's why you said you wouldn't want to see him again, eh?
Come on now, Mr. Todd. You said you wanted to help us.
Oh, yes, I do.
And you're an honest man.
Well, yes, I am. I'm telling you the truth. I've always been straight.
But what about Mr. John Randall?
You got away?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. The porter at his block of flats swears he came in about 7:30 last night, then went straight out again. His motor's missing. I'm sure he's hopped it.
I'll go to Brussels. There's a fellow there wants his ears.
Where could he go? Well, you can't ask too many questions.
That bird he was keeping, Rita.
I went there, didn't I? I was going to go in. But there was this fellow and this woman at the door. They smelled law.
Law, you and the law.
Oh, I didn't know whether you'd want me to get...
I told you not to put through any phone calls. Who? But how do I know when his car's ready? It's that young twit again.
Who?
You know, the hit and run I'm covering up for.
Oh, Denbury. Body work. Yeah, tell him he'll have to wait till Monday.
Yeah, tell him he'll have to wait till Monday. He's what? He's here? What? All right. All right. I'll see him. I'll buzz through when I'm ready. Save it! Save it! Why do we pay these animals? Can't even run a legit business without phoning me up every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes they're on the phone. And they've all got their hands in the till, like friend Mackenzie. But I'll find him. I'll get him.
Hello, Bobby. You all right? What's up? But this? Oh, I had a bit of a shunt at the hairpin. Look, I fell down and bit myself. All right. Have I kept you waiting long?
She said you'd be here at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, well, I got held up at in the pits. But you taking a day off school, have you?
No, it's half term.
Oh, is it? I see. Look, I have something for her. And I have something for you to deliver. Do you know what a police call box looks like? You know, those blue boxes.
Is it for the police?
Yes. I want you to leave it there. Then out of the slipstream, fast, eh? You do that?
Yeah.
So, do you think you can help your old pal, Fangio?
Yeah.
Mackenzie's light of love?
Yeah, once upon a time. She was a witness in the case when I nicked him. I think they have a son. There was a boy at her place.
Yes.
He's moved on to more glamorous things.
No sign of Mackenzie.
I think she's been in touch.
Yes.
She wouldn't talk.
Yes, she was covering up.
He's got a flat in St. John's Wood. Sun lounge, fitted carpets, 2 baths. Anyway, according to the porter, he came and went at 7:30 that night. He didn't see him from close quarters, but he thought he was in difficulties. He also said that somebody else had been making inquiries. The description fitted Randall's partner, Stephen Slater.
Yeah?
Casualty at Whittington Hospital treated a man for facial cuts and wounds last night about 8 o'clock, answering Mackenzie's description.
He was lucky then.
All right. So it's not murder. I still want to know who fired that shotgun.
Well, that's all settled then. This evening, 8 o'clock at the King's Head.
All right, I suppose so.
I'll be looking forward to it, John.
So would I, Anne. Bye-bye. See you later.
The Denburys?
Yep.
What took all the time?
Oh, a couple of drinks, little chat. It's all settled now. Very nice.
Yeah. Well, there's something not so nice, and you're not going to like it. No? One of the mechanics, Todd.
Todd?
You know, foxy, clever bloke, used to be Mackenzie's #1. Yeah. They've had him down at the Nick.
Who said?
He did. He was late coming in. I asked him where he'd been. He said they pulled him in. There was a local DI and a fella from the yard asking questions about us. Now, they're really nosing around, Johnny, and they're looking for Mackenzie.
I'll get him first.
But...
I'll make sure of him this time.
But the law!
Just leave the law to me.
What's a contribution to his old age and an airline ticket to South Africa?
And in return, he'll help us to sort out the stolen car racket?
Yeah, well, this is Mackenzie's way out. He knows we want him for that business, and at the same time, he's in trouble with Randall.
So, we help him on his way, he gives us Randall.
Yeah, well, I told you he was a gambler.
Seems to me he's got a pretty weak hand. How do you want to do it?
Arrangements to be made through his ex-bird, Rita, and no team of lawmen tramping up a garden path. Just one officer, plain clothes, female preferably.
I'm beginning to feel sorry for him.
How far can we go along with this business?
Well, you can take the first trick. That's all.
Yes, thanks very much. That's it then. Lovely.
San Sebastian, that's the place, isn't it? North Coast.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
I said I was thinking of trying that San Sebastian. I told these Spanish tourist hotels are very good.
Robin's thinking of buying a villa in Corfu.
Corfu. Greece, innit?
Ah, here he is.
At your service, ma'am.
Who's the fifth one for?
Oh, well, a fellow in the other bar caught me in his sights. I just want a brief word. You'll excuse me. Steve will keep you amused.
Yeah, well, why I was saying we were thinking of trying this North Coast place in on the island.
It's all there. Ticket? Money.
I let her check it.
Right. She's got a number or numbers where she can contact Mackenzie every hour on the hour. He's probably cruising around telephone boxes.
Then she tells me where to meet him. He gives me the information you want, and I give him this.
Right. And of course there'll be a man following you to pick him up.
Death's been established as just before 9 o'clock. Fatal injuries probably caused by a 12-bore shotgun. Evidence of previous superficial wounds to hands and face. Not so lucky this time.
2 into 1 will go.
Let's go through it again, shall we?
Well, I arrived at Rita Cox's just before 9. I showed her the cash and the tickets. She dialed a number, a call box number. It rang through, but there was no reply.
And was she expecting a reply?
Oh, I think so. She seemed a bit distraught. Under the circumstances, well.
What did she say?
That we better wait until Mackenzie got in touch, right?
Yes. Incidentally, I saw her boy there, about 13 or 14, I think.
Who's just lost his dad.
Yeah?
Found in the dead man's inside jacket pocket.
An address?
Locks Road, car park at the rear of the station, where Mackenzie was killed.
So, somebody told Mackenzie to go there. He scribbled the address down. Go and see Rita Cox again. This time, no covering up.
Right.
We'll pay a call on Mr. John Randall.
What's all this about a man being shot last night? Gunned down?
Did you do me that little favour?
What? Yes, I did. But I wish I hadn't. That gun had been fired.
You owed me a little favour, laddie. They don't like hit and run.
But this is murder. I can't be mixed up in a murder.
Oh, well, you are. You knew Mackenzie.
Well, you introduced me to him.
Oh, he was always very short of friends.
But who shot him? The news said it was a shotgun.
A nice young fella. But nice young fella shouldn't be too inquisitive. I mean, you don't want him taking lead out of your head. Or Mrs. Denbury's. I'll see that they do a nice job on your car. Yeah? Yeah. Send them up. We better go this way. Go through the works. See how your car's getting on. No hard feelings, Daddy? All square now? Oh, cheer up. Can't have been we. I was with you all evening. And as for anything else, you keep your mouth shut.
It's Johnny! The law's on the stairs.
No, no.
What are you going to say?
Cool it, Steve, cool it. Say yes, say no. They can't touch us. Come in.
Mr. Randall.
Slater. Steve Slater. Are you,
Oh, my name's Kingdom. This is Detective Inspector Willis. We're making inquiries into the shooting last night of a Mr. David Mackenzie.
Big guns.
Did you know David Mackenzie?
Yes,
We
yes.
sold him a car, serviced it for him.
It was a bit of a shock, reading about it.
You realised it was the Mackenzie you knew?
Ex-racing driver, the paper said, 40-ish, lived in London. Were the papers wrong, Mr. Kingdom?
Oh, no. No, Mr. Randall. I take it you were shocked, too. A very nasty sort of crime. Cold-blooded murder.
I'll be frank with you. He owed me money.
He owed the firm money, dear me.
Oh, yes. We're used to bad debts in the motor business, but I found that Mackenzie was a villain, a liar. He had a record. Did you know that, Mr. Kingdom?
We're not so naive, Mr. Randall. Mr. Slater here's seen the inside of a courtroom, too, haven't you, sir?
Happens to a surprising number of people. I still don't see why you felt so strongly about Mackenzie.
Well, shall we say that we could do without his custom. We asked him to go elsewhere.
Ah, and you haven't seen him recently?
No.
Mr. Slater?
No, I haven't.
Where were you last night?
Me? I
We're
was
at
in-
the hostelry. King's Head in Hampstead. What time were you thinking of?
Thank you, Mr. Randall. Mr. Slater, if you do hear of anything that might help us with our inquiries...
Why are you asking us about Mackenzie?
What time were you at this pub last night?
Oh, we arrived there about 8, left about just after 10.
Yeah, we was there all evening.
By yourselves?
Oh, it wasn't empty.
Oh, we was with these friends of ours.
There's a couple of young people, clients, fellow and his wife. Name of Denbury. Mr. and Mrs. Denbury. All evening.
No. I want some information from you. You admit you lied to us yesterday. You knew Mackenzie was on the run, on the move, in his car, you say now. You heard from him. He was going to use you to keep in touch with us, right?
What's wrong with that?
It didn't work. He was shot.
Look, I've told you.
Who shot him, Mrs. Cox? Who told him to go to Locks Road? Oh, stop that. You know John Randall and his partner, Slater.
No,
of course you do. Who are you trying to protect?
I'm trying to protect the boy. My son. What will he think you shouting at me? He's off school, he can hear. He doesn't understand.
Well, Mr. Kingdom. What do you think of that? I haven't got a clue. All sewn up.
What do we do now?
We get on with it. Boys in Brussels aren't going to cry over Dave. He robbed them too. You can go over.
Me with the law?
The law? You and the law? We'll find you a legit excuse. Yeah. You can go to Luton for the spares. And the first thing you can do is to tell that idiot that if he can't run a legit business without ringing me up every time he wants to change a plug, I'll get someone else.
Right, Johnny.
Steve? Yeah? Send Todd up.
Now, don't you go on at me.
Why did they come
Look,
again?
forget about the whole thing.
And that man the other night who came...
Forget about it. Look, don't say any more. Do you want me to end up like you? Please, be a good lad and do what I say. Please?
Don't you care?
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Useless.
Upset about Mackenzie?
She was, very.
Yesterday morning, she had nothing to do with Mackenzie. Nothing at all. In the evening, she's helping him get away.
She's in a state.
If she's so upset about him, why the cover-up?
She mentioned that Mackenzie was the boy's father.
Oh, yes, most fulsome about her private life. The moment I mentioned Randall and Slater, weeping and wailing.
She knows Randall.
She admitted before we left that she'd met him once, through Mackenzie.
Randall's our man. I know. Don't jump to conclusions, don't make guesses, but if you'd seen him this morning, you'd have known. So cocksure. So convinced that nothing can touch him, that he's got everything covered. He invited us to try and nail him. That's just what I intend to do.
No! No, please, Mr. Randall.
You went to the law?
No, I didn't go to them. They came after me.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you're a lily-livered little rat.
No, it's because I knew Mackenzie.
An animal that'd do anything to get himself off the hook. Well, you're on mine now.
I didn't tell him anything.
There was nothing to tell.
No, that's what I said.
You're a liar.
Oh, I swear.
Look at me! Look at me! Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that you're lucky to be walking out of this office with your arms and legs. Next time you'll be too busy to talk to anybody. And then none of us will have any worries.
No!
We've questioned the staff at the King's Head and also a number of Tuesday night customers. Randall was there the whole evening.
He's well known now?
Well, so it seems. There's not much doubt it was him and his partner Slater, and they were with the young couple, the Denburys.
Between 8:30 and 9:30.
Yes, they came in about 8 and they didn't leave until after 10.
Well, who troubled to take note? I mean, how can anyone be sure? Crowded pub, people coming and going.
Well, Randall went to the bar several times. He was fairly conspicuous.
What about this young couple?
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Robin Denbury. Hampstead address, plenty of visible means of support. The wife is the daughter of Sir Richard Ibbotson, both of exemplary character, though maybe some time on their hands.
The idle rich.
No reason why they shouldn't make reliable witnesses.
Pull them in, or go to them.
Oh, rich, well-connected, exemplary character. Bring them in.
Would you come this way, please? Mr. Robin Denbury says, sorry it took us so long to find him.
All right. Bring him in.
Would you come this way, please?
Not you, Mrs. Denbury.
Why not?
Because Superintendent Kingdom would like a word with you on your own.
Then why was my wife dragged here too?
Not dragged, Mr. Denbury, invited. Come with me, please.
Now, wait a minute.
Mr. Denbury, thank you very much for coming in.
Where are they taking my wife?
Oh, just to answer a few questions, please.
Nothing to worry about, Mrs. Denbury. Please sit down.
Why? What on earth's the matter?
Don't you know?
Don't tell me it's because I didn't pay my parking fine.
No, Mrs. Denbury.
What is your problem, Mr. Kingdom?
Murder, Mr. Denbury. You know what I'm referring to.
I haven't the slightest idea.
Did you know a David Mackenzie?
Sometime racing driver, do you? Do you know him?
No. Why should I? Now look here, if you think we're in any way connected with that...
Yes, Mrs. Denbury.
What is it you want to know?
Where were you between 8 and 10 p.m. last evening?
I was at the King's Head in Hampstead.
You and your wife?
Yes, we were there all evening, until at least 10.
Oh.
Does that satisfy you?
Anybody you know see you there?
Look, I don't know what this has got to do with me.
Were you with anyone?
Yes, friend. A couple of friends.
Mr. John Randall?
Yes, John Randall and his partner, Mr. Slater.
You arrived together, did you?
No.
Not with us. They arrived at about the same time, 8 o'clock.
A prior arrangement? You left with them? Doubtful.
No, I'm not. We did.
And you were with them the whole evening. They never left the bar?
No. Except a couple of minutes when John met someone he knew.
A couple of minutes, only 2.
We didn't see him anymore. Might have been 5, I suppose.
Oh, 5. Any advance on 5?
Well, it couldn't have been any more. He just spoke to someone he knew in the other bar, the public bar. That's all.
No luck?
Same story. Randall was in the public bar once or twice, but they're uncertain about the times. Doesn't help us.
Doesn't help him.
Same again, please. I'll drink the other half when I come back. I know the area well. Of course, I took the best route. I did the trip from the King's Head to Locks Road and back in 9.5 minutes.
Well, Randall knows the area too.
You'd have to know that Mackenzie'd be there at 5 to 9 precisely.
If it was a setup?
Oh, Mackenzie'd never turn out for Randall.
The staff at the pub still say they didn't see Randall go out.
He was definitely in that public bar just before 9.
Well, they can't definitely confirm that point. They're a bit vague about it, but...
Yeah, but Mr. and Mrs. Denbury have given him an alibi.
Given it to him, exactly.
Except for 2 minutes, or maybe 5.
She was lying. She's scared. She's like a cat on hot bricks. If we'd kept on at them there and then, if we'd jumped on them hard, we might have got something.
I'll say when anybody's going to be jumped on. And how.
For the lady.
I asked that Sergeant Ward for coffee.
Oh?
He said I could have coffee.
I see.
Can't you get me some?
Sorry. We just have to wait until the superintendent's ready. Don't you want your tea now?
No, I do not. It's awful.
Put it on the floor.
Can't you get rid of it?
No, I have to wait here with you.
I've been waiting here for hours.
Oh, hardly.
It seems like...
He won't be long now.
What on earth do they want me to say? I tried to answer all their questions. They won't even say what we're supposed to have done. I doubt whether they've any right to question us at all. Superintendent.
Yes?
Don't you want me?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Denbury. I may want to go over 1 or 2 points with you.
But I told you everything.
Everything?
I don't think you have the right to keep my husband or me here any longer.
Well, you haven't been very helpful, Mrs. Denbury.
We've done nothing wrong.
Oh, well, then perhaps you'd like to call your solicitor.
I just want to go home.
No need to be frightened of us, you know.
I'm not. Why should I be?
Then why be frightened of anybody else? Best thing is just not to be frightened of anyone at all. I hope I won't keep you too long. Finish your tea?
Yes.
Something to eat? Sandwich?
No.
Right. Let's start again.
I've nothing more to say.
Wrong, Mr. Denbury. You've got a lot more to say.
Where's my wife?
Oh, she's having a cup of tea, waiting.
What for?
For us to complete our inquiries. She's decided she doesn't want to speak to a solicitor after all. I rather think she just wants to get the whole thing over with and go home.
And that is up to you.
You can't intimidate me.
No, Mr. Denbury. You've already been intimidated, haven't you, by John Randall? We can insist that you tell the truth. If witnesses hinder the police by perjury, by lying...
I've told you the truth.
Ah, yes, what you've told us may be the truth. It's what you've left out that constitutes the lie.
Your wife has gone a great deal further.
Anne? But what is she...
Who suggested that you went to the King's Head last night?
I've told you that.
Who suggested it?
Randall.
When did you arrive?
I've told you that too.
Just answer the questions. When did you arrive?
8 o'clock.
When did you leave?
I've told you that.
You went home? Well, you left with Randall.
No.
Did you go to his place?
We,
You didn't go home, you didn't go out with Randall. Where did you go?
Now, come on, Mr. Denbury. What's bothering you? Anything you don't tell us, your wife is going to. You don't want her in trouble, do you?
Now, look, you can't blame her. Well, she was frightened. So was I. Well, you're quite right. Randall has intimidated us. Well, he saved me from a prosecution for dangerous driving. And on Tuesday night, he threatened to blow my head off. And he threatened Anne.
With a shotgun?
Well, he had one there.
Go on.
I didn't know what he'd done. I really don't know now. I can't see how he could have done it. He wasn't away more than 5 minutes.
Did you time him?
Well, of course
Well,
not.
how can you be sure? Crowded pub, talking, drinking.
Well, it might have been a bit longer.
How long? 10 minutes? 12?
We're at the outside.
Go on, then. About the gun.
Well, when we left the pub in the car park, Randall took a shotgun and some cartridges from his car. It was the car he was using, a white Morris, not his usual one. And he handed me the gun and he told me to get rid of it. Well, he threatened us.
So?
I did.
Where?
In the canal. The Union Canal just beyond Watford.
We've checked on the serial number.
And?
It was sold over the counter to a man who called himself Beckett. Willis has been down there to see the assistant who handled the sale.
Well, I think we'd better see the assistant. Bring him in.
It's a she, and she's here.
Miss Poole? Would you like to sit down?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Cup of tea?
Tea? Oh, no, I don't think so.
Oh, well, you just make yourself at home.
Ah, Miss Poole, you're going to help us?
Miss Poole has offered to help us in any way she can.
Good.
You recognize this?
Oh,
What?
well.
Well, the barrels have been sawn off, but the type.
Oh, yes, it's a 12 bore.
Here you go.
According to these dockets and the receipt, the gun was sold about a fortnight ago over the counter to a Mr. Beckett, right?
Yes, that's right.
Now, did this man have a shotgun certificate?
Oh, yes, everything was in order.
Randall would have no difficulty in fixing that, not with his connections.
Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Tall.
Well,
In your own words, please.
he was tall, quite broad-shouldered, dark.
Age?
Oh, middle-aged. I don't know what you call middle-aged. If you were about 40, I suppose.
Well, between 40 and 45, eh?
Yes.
Any accent?
London. Yes, a trace of Cockney.
Could you identify this man for us?
Well, I don't quite know what you mean by identify.
Now, Miss Poole, you've given us a very good description of this man.
Yes.
Now, that means you must remember him very clearly.
Yes.
Any reason for that?
Well, you see, he made some remark. A joking remark, I thought, about it stopping a man. But it was the way he said it. Stopping a man.
Sharp enough's not running it, hey, Doc? What you going to take for this afternoon?
Here, Johnny, that young Denby and his wife. They've had him down at the Nick most of the night.
What about it?
When they left, I followed him. He went out west. Johnny, I think he's talked.
So?
Well, I think he's been blabbing. He looked as though he thought I was going to kill him.
But you were the one who went in his trousers.
But what if he's told them about the gun?
Gun? What gun? Oh, yes, the shotgun we advised him to get rid of. His gun. Very naughty to have a sawn-off shotgun in the house. He can't do us any harm, and anybody that can, my friend, I'll put the frighteners on. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, put them through. Steve, it's the law. Randall speaking. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, anything to oblige.
That's okay, thank you. Well, how is he?
Randall, cocksure, as always. He's willing to go on the identification parade, but of course he has no idea what it's all about. I hinted it might be to do with the barmaid at the King's Head, for his benefit.
Don't like ID parades.
This one can't miss. She's got to pick him out.
All right, get on with it.
Sure.
Mr. Stephen Slater, sir. He's also volunteered to help us with our inquiries.
Oh, how very kind of you, Mr. Slater. Please, sit down. Oh, yes, we found the gun that you asked Mr. Denbury to dispose of.
Not me, I didn't.
Well, you were there, leaving the pub.
Well, yes, I was. But it's Denbury's gun. It belongs to him.
Ah, you do recognize it, then?
Well, no, you were saying...
Yes?
You said at the pub, and... Well, I thought...
You thought?
You said Denbury had a gun.
No, I didn't.
Well, he did have one. He showed it to us.
Oh, us? You and Mr. Randall?
Yeah, he was worried about having his gun, you see, and Johnny said to him, if you're worried...
Oh, get rid of it.
Yeah, yes.
That's your story, is it?
Yes, it is. And there's nothing you can do about it, however clever you are.
Take good care of those, will you?
Why let Slater go?
Well, he knows Randall's here. He'll hang about outside waiting. If he doesn't, put a tail on him.
Right.
Anywhere you like.
Oh, Mr. Kingdom. I was just saying to our friend here. You waste people's time.
Oh?
Oh, well, I'll do anything to help the police, sir, but our friend here tried to pin it on me this afternoon. Silly game. If I wasn't so sorry for him, I'd get the solicitor to make a complaint.
Goodbye, Mr. Randall. See you again.
When she came face to face with him, she lost her nerve. Terrified. She knew him all right, but she went on and picked out some complete innocent.
We can still get our conviction.
She won't identify him now.
Well, somebody else will. Somebody with more guts. Anyway, Slater's going to break. And we've got the Denbury statement.
Well, they won't say that he left them for more than 10 minutes that night.
He didn't need more.
He had to know that Mackenzie would be there.
No. Locks Road. Car park at rear of station, 10 to 9. Somebody told Mackenzie to be there.
Where does that get us? Randall was out to get him. Mackenzie would never turn out for him.
But who would he have turned out for?
Well, he was trying to avoid people, wasn't he? Cruising around in his car.
He would have gone there to meet us. A single officer.
But that didn't work. We didn't make contact.
No. But we know who did.
Johnny! Come here, quick! Sharpish, John. Get in, quick.
Made monkeys of them.
I've been questioned. While you was in there getting looked at, they had me in.
So?
Well, didn't they show you the gun?
Gun? What gun?
They've got it, the 12-bore. That Denby told them that you gave it to him to get rid of.
They put me in a lineup. That female they brought in, I recognise her. She's the one that sold it to me.
So what happened?
That female, she couldn't look me in the eye. I told you I had it all sewn up. They had to let me go.
But what if that Denby's put us in it?
Not scared enough. When you scare them, they've got to stay scared. Like that animal Todd.
Yeah. What about...
Not before you. Just on the floor.
Randall's just left, sir, with Slater in a hurry.
Got a car following?
Yes, Q car.
Right, let's get after him. Don't want to be late this time.
There was no need to come here.
I just wanted to make sure, love, that you understood.
I haven't said a word.
Well, they have a way of coming back, getting at people. If you lean on a brick wall long enough.
A brick wall? That's what you want me to be, is it? Is that all I am?
Now, Rita, I've never done you any harm.
You've just got me hung up in this.
Never.
You killed Dave.
Well, why the regrets? He was never any good to you or anybody else. He never gave you a penny for the boy.
Now, you leave Bobby out of this.
I'm going to look after you from now.
And if I don't do as you say...
Mr. Randall. Saw your partner sitting outside in the car. Mrs. Cox, you were going to put us in touch with David Mackenzie on the day he was killed. Did you know that?
You've tried to pin it on me this afternoon already. Didn't work then, it never will work.
I was discussing with Sergeant Ward on the way here what I thought might have happened. Why Mackenzie kept that appointment in Locks Road. Now, where had I got to?
You said Mackenzie would only turn out for us, the police.
That's right. Now, you agree with that?
Oh, yes, no one else.
So, Mackenzie was expecting to meet someone from the yard. Now, I wonder what could have made him think that. I wonder who could have told him that. There was only one person in touch with us that he knew of. Right?
Right. Only one.
So it must have been Mrs. Cox who told him to be there.
No.
He was here, wasn't he?
No.
He'd come to see you.
After the first attempt failed, on the day that Mackenzie was actually shot, he was here.
It's not true.
Look, I know you hate to admit even to yourself that you were responsible for Mackenzie's death.
No.
But it's amazing what we'll do, isn't it? To protect our children. You told him that you were in touch with us. You told him that Mackenzie wanted to meet us and that you were the go-between. He made you call Mackenzie and tell him to be there at Locks Road at 10 to 9.
No. No.
Why are you trying to intimidate this lady?
Mum, where's my mum?
Bobby, you stay out of here.
Bring him in.
Oh, Mum. That's him. That's the man.
Bobby, you get out. Bobby, go upstairs.
He killed Dad.
No, Bobby, please.
How'd you know?
He doesn't.
He was there that night. He told her to give Dad a message.
You can't know. You didn't see
You
him.
said in the car park behind the station in Locks Road.
You little animal.
Get him
didn't know he was going to kill him. I didn't know. He said he was just going to talk, to tell him it was all quits and...
Well, Bobby, I'm afraid you have to come with us too. We need a statement in writing. Good lad. Glad you had the guts to speak up.